What is up, YouTube? This is Swidman from Hebrew Legends, and showing a couple replays today. A couple war replays. We just finished a war with, I don't know, some kind of Chinese clan, I believe. Glory something. And it looked like it was going to be pretty close initially. They seemed to be eye-modding a little bit, maybe, but we had a few good attacks kind of right in a row, and it took the wind out of their sails a little bit, I think, and, you know, they only got 30-something attacks in by the end, so, you know, it's kind of nice, actually. We had a few attacks that didn't go through. Couple of guys kind of at the last minute weren't able to get their attacks in, so we left open a few Town Hall 9s here, which is never a good thing, but worked out okay. We had a couple of our Town Hall 10s come up big and 3-star for us, so that's you always like to see that. Gives you a huge advantage. I want to show today, I think it's number 10. Yeah, it's Nar's attack. Good looking attack. Pretty interesting. He uses hogs. I will show you. So this is a cleanup. So he knew that the double giant bombs, I believe, were here and here. So both pretty deep. Both need some kind of creative hog pathing or a golem to get to. So he does an interesting thing. And I want you to notice that he's got a level 30 queen, right? But he's got no king, so queen only attack, which is pretty good. And this is max D, pretty close to max completely. Town Hall 9 with just as bulky heroes, so it's a beauty. I'll show it here. So he is going to start up top with a few loons. Let me zoom out for you guys a little bit. Actually, I'm not sure I can. Whatever. 2 loons up top, like the loon pathing, because now they're just in range of that air defense. One crashes on the mortar, and the other one has plenty of time to drop another bomb. So, pretty whiz-heavy build. He's got 10 wizards or so. 3 left, and I think he's got 9 or I'm sorry, 6 or 7 out there. And he brings a P.E.K.K.A. Knows he doesn't have his king, wants to make sure that level 25 queen doesn't have a chance to blow up his raid, so brings 2 spells for the kill squad, which is pretty interesting. P.E.K.K.A. gets taken out pretty quick by those Teslas, actually, but not a problem. Everything's working out okay. Witch is creating some trouble there, but his queen is just going through stuff, and he's got a witch of his own, 2 witches of his own, actually. Kind of having a classic battle in there. So one of the witches trips one of those giant bombs, and then I think the queen's archers here are going to trip the other one. So he's just waiting. He realizes that, you know, it's going to work. Uses a bit of an Asian wall down south. Trips that first bomb here, which is great. His hogs split on him a little bit, but it works out okay. They tripped that second bomb, and yeah, has a heal on him pretty much the whole time. Only has 2 heals. Remember, he used 2 spells on his kill squad. So, but you know, probably lost 5 or 6 hogs this whole time. Brought Wizzies for cleanup. There's a third, and that's it. A lot of people are always wondering, hey, how do I attack without heroes? Here's one way. Bring a P.E.K.K.A. for the king. I was planning on doing the same attack. My king was also down. And I was planning on coming in from here, just with a jump, bringing 2 golems and letting them work their way across these defenses and maybe getting both bombs. But I wasn't sure that was going to work, and Nar was quite confident, reasonably so, because he shredded this guy. Nice job, Nar. All right, let's look at one more, just a couple replays this time. I want to look at, I think it was Healer's attack. Healer, newer player, not terribly new, but a little newer player. 21 on there, 21. Nice attack. First attack, too. I will pause it here. Um, not not the greatest base, but, you know, um, hard to get two air defenses, really. I mean, you know, you can, the idea is either you can come from this side with a jump, this side with a jump, and you'd hope that you got two, but that's where they're the closest, I mean. But Healer decides to come from this side, which is absolutely the right call. And I'll play it for you guys here so I can explain a little bit. Like the early queen, let her help create the funnel. She's going in anyway, and as long as you put wizards on the side to make sure she's not kind of taking the path of trash buildings out, nothing to worry about. Loses a bomber there to a mortar, but no problems. Like the wide set of golems. It's good. Starts getting the lure right there. One thing I don't like about this raid is he just raged his king, and you can see it just went down too. I mean, he had like 1 second of rage. Right when your king starts taking damage, he's always the one, you know, that's taking kind of the brunt of the damage because of the clan castle. He aggro's on real quick and heads right in. Either wait for a bit and drop him after you drop the jump and your golems head in there, or use his ability early, because you want those barbs in him to have, you know, a time to get going. You can see his hounds are coming in right now. His queen got 2 air defenses by herself, and you are going to see her take the town hall too, which is, you know, MVP queen for sure. Hound's taking a nice path around. Loon's following, just pushing them around. Sometimes these more centered wizard towers can give trouble, but, you know, saves a rage, and that's hard to do. That's a perfectly placed rage. Sometimes it's hard on the fly to see where your loons are going to path. They're so slow, and sometimes you miss a defense when you're looking at it, and it turns out there's a Tesla that's going to make your loons path the other way, and you drop a rage that only works on half of your balloons. But Healer does a great job of leading his loons and making sure they follow right through the rage into the rest of the defenses. So really nice job. You can see he's got plenty of loons left. They're all bunched up, which is not great, but I mean, look at all his pups all around. No trouble at all. Dropped a few goblins up here too, which is nice. And down here, you can see one traveling. But Healer, nice attack, man. Looks good. Look forward to seeing a little more of that from you. Yeah, guys, that's you know, pretty standard attacks this raid. So not too much to show, but really proud of us. I'm sorry, not this raid, this war. But really proud of us at HL for sticking it to some iModding clan. Happy that a fair play clan can still defeat an iModding clan. The game, there's hope for us yet, fellas. Anyway, guys, peace.